is going on with you guys? TheCaliEffect, king of games here. And I have to say, I feel really upset at you because you left me in the dark about Twitter. It's been about a month and some change since I have gotten Twitter, and I have to say it is the most amazing app to have ever existed. I don't mean to sing the platform's high praises, but it is like the best way to keep in contact with you, as well as staying up to date on everything Yu-Gi-Oh! And football, and anime, and porn. I mean, you didn't hear that. I really do think that the platform is dope, and if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, then just go ahead and at TheCaliEffect KOG. It really feels like I'm giving you like my aim. You guys remember aim? You can't have my number, but you can have my aim. Yeah, I probably don't remember that. It's a dark time when sidekicks were cool. Make sure to hit that follow button. I won't follow back unless you have a somber profile picture. I'm still looking for you, baby. I'm gonna find you. Now, a few weeks ago, I was thinking about some Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules that we were lied to about, rules that never existed. Me personally, I couldn't think of too many rules, but that's when it hit. Just ask the Twitter community, forehead. And boy, do I have a huge forehead, or at least it looks, because it's like hair right here. I ain't got that much. I'm not Ash Blossom and Joy of Spring, okay? Oh, I know you not talking, because you actually got a forehead. You know, a 5-head. Your forehead look like a 72-inch plasma screen. We used to go out to the movies and put the little projector on your forehead, so I know you're not talking. When the barcodes used to mess up, we used to print them on your forehead so it could go beep. Don't mess with me, all right? But also post down below in the comment section, what are some other Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules that we were lied to about? And of course, what other type of community questions would you like to be seen? So my boy Mboot, I feel like he would have did this better, especially around this time of the month, if he would have put Mboot. I mean, I don't know how you put that on Twitter, but I think it'd be cool. MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Says, when I was a kid, I saw replay in the rulebook and thought that it meant that you could replay a mistake once per duel. Let's be serious about this. This actually still happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it doesn't matter if it's an unwritten rule. Some mistakes are allowed to be taken back, right? I mean, imagine if we had that as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rule. You could summon a card, wait till your opponent does something, and they'd be like, nah, run that back. I want that back. Just like how they do it in 21. Also, if you haven't seen MBT Yu-Gi-Oh's Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, then you should probably check it out. He makes some really cool videos out there. Dre the One says, fusion monsters go in the main deck like Joey used to do with Flame Swordsman. If you guys are akin to Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1, there are plenty of times where Joey just kind of normal summoned a level 5 fusion monster to his side of the field. And yeah, why not? Sure, put your fusion monster inside of your main board. It's not going to notice anything. With no monsters left on the field, I summoned Flame Swordsman and attack for game. Nobody would see that happening. Come on now, it's a normal summon. John Martinez says you can summon in face-up defense position. Wait, you can't? That's not a thing? We can't do that? But that is seriously one of the most lied to things about the show. Yugi, Jaden, Yusei, probably every main protagonist from the show has normal summoned in defense position. The crazy thing about this is that sometimes they will put the stronger defense monsters in attack. Yugi, why are you even summoning Giant Soldier of Stone and Mystical Elf in attack position? Just summon it in face-up defense. There's literally no reason to even summon in face-up defense. Like, just set it face down. Nobleman isn't a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Right now. KBTCG actually says something that I feel that everyone universally has done. He says we only played with 4,000 life points. Imagine playing with a few friends and then this one guy just randomly comes out of nowhere. You guys play by 4,000 life points because, I mean, that's the wave. And he's playing Burn. Mystic Mind Burn. Or at least you know you're going to run out of life points before cards in your deck, right? Team Trigon says you can magic cylinder a magic cylinder back into your opponent. Yugi did it, so why can't we? Yes, Magic Cylinder doesn't only stop the attack, but it redirects the magical energy right back at you. So that means even if your cards were buffed off of a Magic Cylinder will redirect it right back. But what's to stop the first magic cylinder from stopping the second magic cylinder to send back to the first magic cylinder to send back to the second magic cylinder to send back to the first magic cylinder to send back to the second magic cylinder? Yeah, I guess that would be something. Fab says, when I was a kid, I didn't understand English well, so me and my friends kind of just played with Revival Jam's anime effect. Ah, yes, going off of anime effects. I know every single person at some point in time has did this. For me, it was when the Egyptian gods first came out. We had the fake blue obelisk and the yellow Ra and the red Slifer that didn't necessarily have an effect, couldn't necessarily be used inside of a duel, but we would use them anyways. So what effect exactly would you use? Yes, all of them. To be so real, not only did we use the anime effects, we would make them effects on the fly to get a free W. I mean, it was the only monster that required tributes. It had to do something, right? But Revival Jam is such a good boy, a floaty boy, the guy that never gets destroyed by anything. I wonder, did he ever use that Revival Jam to block a magic cylinder? Because, you know, big brain, right? Proof Bonsai says that the wicked gods were unaffected by spell and traps similar to the regular god cards. You know, there's like text on the wicked gods, right? And it'll tell you, all right, I ain't gonna try to be high and mighty. I thought so too. I genuinely had to go back and look at the wicked god cards to make sure that they were affected by spells and traps because, you know, anime is a thing. Jimmy says, only number monsters can take down another only number monsters can take down another number monster thanks to the show. Well, I mean, it does make sense. I mean, only a number monster should be able to take out a number monster. I mean, look, you think that your card's so cool and everything, but it's not. These cards have numbers on them, meaning that they can't be taken out unless your card has numbers on them. Not those numbers that like determine the attack and defense and stuff, like numbers in their name. And they have to say number in their name and then actually give you a number. Yeah, those cards. One thing that I always found arbitrary is that they would say number and then the number in the card name. Like, why you gotta say number twice? Just put number and then say the card's name. You've made the text really long for no reason. I know for sure another thing that I always thought was true was that if the monster was level 1 through 4, you didn't have to tribute. Monsters with level 5 or 6, you had to tribute 1 monster. Monsters with level 7 or 8, you had to tribute 2 monsters. And monsters with a level of 9 and higher, you had to tribute 3 monsters. Now, I know what you're thinking. TheCaliEffect, the god cards don't apply to everything. But they did. At that point in time, the only monster that I had to reference that wasn't an Egyptian god card, but was over level 8 was Moisture Creature. And on the card's written text, it required 3 tributes to summon that card and gain its effects. So yeah, in my head, every monster over level 9 required 3 tributes. Well, that is all that I have for Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules we were completely lied to about. Of course, if you want to see more videos like this, to make sure to destroy that like button, but also make sure to post down below in the comment section what were some rules that you were lied to about and what are some other cool video ideas we can do. Also, I will be asking even more questions on Twitter, so make sure to follow me there because AIM shut down, so you can't follow me on AIM. And I'll catch you on the next video.